This special edition of Live and Learn is made possible by Aging Partners. Also, a special thanks to Savannah Pines for hosting today's Lincoln Seniors Got Talent. Now let's take you out to Savannah Pines with Harlan Johnson.
Welcome to Live and Learn. Today, Live and Learn is going to attempt to showcase our first Seniors Have Got Talent. And our first presenter today will be a young fellow that I've known for 25 years, Kent Bankson, a good New York Yankees fan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'm Kristen Stowes, and I am very pleased to introduce Marianne Sondrager. Marianne plays beautiful piano music, and she does so totally by ear. Marianne, you have an endearing story to share about how this talent was discovered.
Well, when I was 3 years old, my aunt gave me a toy piano for my birthday, and I didn't really know what to do with it until my mother showed me how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb with one finger. And as she tells the story, she went back into the kitchen, and pretty soon she could hear me playing that song for her. So she came back and she said, "Do you know how to play any other songs? Can you figure more out than that one?" And then I played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with one finger. So that's what started everything.
Really? That must have been astounding for your mother.
It was a really fun thing for me too.
And I can imagine the joy it is to sit down at a piano and to be able to play any tune as long as you can hear it in your head. Is that correct?
Yes, pretty much so.
That is amazing. It's just amazing.
It's been a wonderful thing for me throughout my life.
Well, it's a wonderful thing for everyone to be able to hear. So Marianne, while you get comfortable at the piano, I am going to tell everyone that Marianne has created a medley of tunes for us today to celebrate Older Americans Month. So I am pleased to introduce Marianne Sondrager.
Next up, we have one of our residents from here at Savannah Pines named Mary Bree, who will share some thoughts on life.
Wow. When you see that finger come down, you know you're on. And I'm really not ready for it because I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and I have been watching the events unfold regarding the bombers that terrorized us in Boston. And, you know, they have like 9,000 people after that one guy whose brother was killed. And I think about that poor guy, and I'm feeling in the same spot myself. But anyhow, the reason I'm here is to tell you a little bit about retirement living. And you may not know some of the stuff that I can tell you, but I'm a longtime resident here. I've been here 8 years, and I know the ins and outs of the whole thing. First of all, you are lured into retirement living because you think you can give up all of your responsibilities. Your kids are grown, they've flown the coop, and you don't have to do anything except come over here and enjoy life. You don't have to pay rent, you don't have to pay the water, the utilities, and if something goes wrong and your faucet starts to drip, you just call and say, hey, I need some help, and they come. And we even have these emergency buttons on our wrists, and if we fall and we can't get up again, we just push it, and they come up and help us out to our feet again, which is all pretty nice. But anyhow, we have a mixture of people here. Some of them who are, like I said, just recently retired and can move around and do things and so on. Then we have other people who've been here a little longer, like me, who sort of lost their ability to get around as well as they can. But we are a mixed breed. We have people coming from everywhere in Nebraska, everywhere in other places, and some of them are well educated, some of them are well traveled, some of them are, I don't know, some of them are a little bit, well, you know, I'm getting there myself. But anyhow, we do help each other. I want you to know that the staff treats us well, and all we are required to do is to get up and dress ourselves in the morning and to do our laundry. They do everything else for us. Now, isn't that a good thing? So, and on top of that, we help each other, because when you're carrying your large bag of trash to the receptacle, somebody will hold the door open for you, and somebody will come to your attention. Now, we have a lot of activities. We have all kinds of card games. We have a lot of activities as far as exercises, and yeah, well, I avoid those. But then we have meals 3 times a day, and that's pretty neat, because we can always come down for a meal, and there's a perpetual fruit basket for us to dip into. We have a little room off to the side that serves ice cream and beverages of every sort, so we don't go hungry. As a matter of fact, some of us put on a little bit of weight. But the fun game that we have here is that we criticize the food. You know, there's somebody who doesn't like their oatmeal that way, or they don't like their meatballs that way. And so, you know, this is a real recreational activity for us, is to criticize the cooks. I'm sorry for them because it's a very, very tough job. But we get along together. We find friends who share our opinions and are willing to talk to us, and we have it pretty damn good. So come on over and join us.
Our next talent is many talents. It's the Nebraska Women's Christian Chorus, who originate from 9 different churches, and they sing throughout. It's directed by Judy Schoner and Marilee Tucker. And they're going to sing Ain't She Sweet and Beautiful Savior.
Ain't she sweet? See her coming down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? I repeat, don't you think that's kind of neat? And I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she sweet? See her coming down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? I repeat, don't you think that's kind of neat? And I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet?
happy to introduce Oscar Bloomstedt, who will play 2 selections for us, Lily of the Valley on the baritone ukulele, and Beautiful Dreamer on the chromatic harmonica.
I have found a friend in Jesus, he's everything to me. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. The lily of the valley, in him alone I see all I need to cleanse and make me fully whole. In sorrow he's my comfort, in trouble he's my stay. He tells me every care on him to roll. Hallelujah, he's a lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. He will never, never leave me, nor yet forsake me here, while I live by faith and do his blessed will. A wall of fire about me, I've nothing now to fear. With his manna he my hungry soul shall fill. Then sweeping up to glory, I'll see his blessed face, where rivers of delight shall ever roll. Hallelujah, he's a lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. Okay. Okay.
What does Medicare cover? How can I afford to keep living in my home? When I need help with house and yard work, who can I turn to? Why am I so tired? Am I eating right? Should I exercise? Where can I go for answers to my questions about aging?
Aging Partners is the place to call when you have questions on aging. Our experts are here to help you with unbiased answers for you or your loved ones. Aging Partners, we're only a phone call away.
Our next act comes to us just a little ways south of Lincoln, but when you hear this little girl sing, you're going to think she's from a lot farther south than that. We've got some good old country music next with Jeanette Drummond. Thanks, Jeanette.
Thank you. My heart's not ready for the rocking chair. Need somebody who really cares. So tired of living solitaire. Someday I'm gonna be safe in the arms of love. Strip your heart and it starts to snow. Life is a hard wire act, I know. Someday I'll find a net below. Someday I'm gonna be safe in the arms of love. Safe in the arms of love. One arms that know how to rock me. Safe in the arms of love. I wanna
have we got talent? Our next artist is a trio, and it's the original Prime Suspect. They're Steve Kaler, Jeanette Hill, Don Samuelson. They've been together for about 6 months. Usually you can find them playing around in coffee houses here in Lincoln, and they've had a stint right here at the Savannah Pines. They're going to be playing for us Somewhere Over the Rainbow and Carolina Pine.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Thank you.
Just an old house with a roof falling in, standing at the edge of a field, watching the crops grow as it's always done before, but nobody lives here anymore. And the sun's going down in the Carolina Pines. I'm a long way from home, and I miss that love of mine. Broken windows, empty doors, nobody lives here anymore.
Old memories come whistling like the wind through the walls and the cracked window pane. The grass is growing high around that cabin door, but nobody lives here anymore. And the sun's going down in the Carolina pines. I'm a long way from home, and I miss that love of mine. Broken windows, empty doors, nobody lives here anymore. Once there were children and a few hired hands, a hard-working woman and a bone-tired man. Now that old sun steals across the dusty floor, but nobody lives here anymore. Sun's going down in the Carolina pines. I'm a long way from home, and I miss that love of mine. Broken windows, empty doors, nobody lives here anymore. Sun's going down in the Carolina pines. I'm a long way from home, and I miss that love of mine. Broken windows, empty doors, nobody lives here anymore.
Our next talent is Marion Fromm, who has been presenting around the Lincoln area and as far-flung places as Harrah's in Las Vegas. Again, Marion Fromm.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Blue coal mines, all day long in the field hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal old light, and everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved and raised 8 kids on a miner's pay. scrubbed our clothes on the washboard every day. Why, I've seen her fingers bleed. To complain there was no need. She'd smile in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear. But in the winter time, we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog. Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard. At night we'd sleep 'cause we were tired. I never thought of ever leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then. And it's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floor. Nothing lives here anymore except the memories of a coal miner's daughter.
Our next group is an energetic one. They have even performed in New York City. On Tap, led by Stephanie Chase. Enjoy.
This is my first affair, so please be kind. Handle my heart with care, oh please be kind. This is all so grand, my dreams are on parade. If you just understand, they'll never, never fade. So tell me your love sincere, oh please be kind. Tell me I needn't fear, oh please be kind. For if you leave me, dear, I know my heart will
What does Medicare cover? How can I afford to keep living in my home? When I need help with house and yard work, who can I turn to? Why am I so tired? Am I eating right? Should I exercise? Where can I go for answers to my questions about aging?
Aging Partners is the place to call when you have questions on aging. Our experts are here to help you with unbiased answers for you or your loved ones. Aging Partners, we're only a phone call away.
Our next talent is Jane Pierce, who has been performing around Lincoln, mostly in the churches and as an accompanist in the Lincoln schools. So here we have Jane Pierce.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heart breaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows in, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Two
people, people who need people, are the luckiest people in the world. We're children needing other children, and yet letting a grown-up's pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people, people in the world. With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you were half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. Lovers are very special people. A feeling deep in your soul says you were half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
What does Medicare cover? How can I afford to keep living in my home? When I need help with house and yard work, who can I turn to? Why am I so tired? Am I eating right? Should I exercise? Where can I go for answers to my questions about aging?
Aging Partners is the place to call when you have questions on aging. Our experts are here to help you with unbiased answers for you or your loved ones. Aging Partners, we're only a phone call away.
And we're now going to hear from one of our very own Live and Learn hosts, Chris Beckenbaugh, who will sing "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning" from the musical Oklahoma.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't blink an eye as they see me ride by. But a little brown filly is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. Growing up, one of my greatest joys was to sing with my father, Keith Surface. We sang hymns, we sang show tunes, we sang lots of wonderful things together. But the very first song that I remember singing was an old, old song. I don't know the history, but I hope you'll enjoy it. Had a farm out west, it was of the very best. Had a mule with freckles and red hair. Had an old bay steer with a wart on his left ear, but he's gone now and climbed the golden stair. Had an old Shanghai rooster, in noble battle fell, but with Byron's bulldog he fought long and brave. And the only thing that keeps me from going out and getting drunk is a feather from my Shanghai rooster's tail. Thank you.
What does Medicare cover? How can I afford to keep living in my home? When I need help with house and yard work, who can I turn to? Why am I so tired? Am I eating right? Should I exercise? Where can I go for answers to my questions about aging?
Aging Partners is the place to call when you have questions on aging. Our experts are here to help you with unbiased answers for you or your loved ones. Aging Partners, we're only a phone call away.
Lincoln Seniors Got Talent, and we've got talent right here on Live and Learn. Our own host, Sam Truax, has got talent.
Kid of me, oh, must we say goodbye? Each time we part, my heart wants to die. You know, singing like that takes a lot of lung power. So I went to the doctor and got my chest x-rayed, you know, and they started treating me for an unusual spot on my lungs. And they kept treating me until they figured out that the spot was a picture of the tuna salad sandwich that the x-ray technician was going to have for lunch. And so I went to the doctor and I said, "Doctor, now that we got that straightened out, what's my condition? And, you know, what kind of shape am I in?" And he said, "You are in wonderful shape. You're going to live to be your mid-60s, mid-70s. And I said, "Doctor, I am in my mid-70s. And he said, "Well, see there, what did I just tell you?" So I went and said, "Doctor, after all this, I got to have a positive result. What positive result has come out of there?" So he went out and showed me his Cadillac Escalade Special Edition, you know. Talk about a positive result. I was impressed, so. They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied, "When a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes." Now, all the songs I know are all from the 50s and 60s, so you can kind of tell from that song how things have changed, because here's the guy whining about his love life, and he says, "I'm not crying, I just got smoke in my eyes." And so today, with our smoke-free atmosphere, a guy can't do that. He's just got to say, "Yes, I'm a whiny boob," you know, because there's no smoke to get in your eyes. And I really approve of that, because I advocate health, good health practices, and I believe that everyone, no matter what their condition or age, could go to an exercise and health improvement program. As a matter of fact, if you call Aging Partners office, they can help you with such a program. So in my case, I walk about 5 miles a day. And for a guy my age, that's just going to the bathroom. So I do have to go
to do some other workouts. For example, there's many exercises that really will improve your quality of life. For example, now, if you can't do that, if you're not in good enough shape to do that, how do you find your beer in the back of the refrigerator when your wife keeps putting it in the back like that? So the other item that really is good about working out is those Lycra suits, you know. They're so nice and smooth. You know, I was getting ready to work out the other day, and my wife said, you know, that your outfit needs to be pressed. I'll go get the iron. And I said, dear, I don't have any clothes on yet. But once you get your Lycra suit on, you're looking pretty good, you know. Oh, if I were a rich man, ooh, all day long I'd dabba-dabba-do. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Did you ever notice how all the songs are about being poor or about your love life going bad? You know, like you never hear a song like, I'm so rich I can't spend it all, you know, or something like that, or I get so much loving I got to go to the gym to work out. You never hear songs like that. And when it comes to country and western music, if you play those songs backwards, the woman comes back, the guy gets his pickup back, and the dog is still in the pickup bed. So you don't want to play those songs forward because it's just too hard on your emotions. So, boom, 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 boom. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. And it really is. It's time to go.